quest for adventure is on the rise. The quest for adventure is nigh. The quest for adventure is on the rise. The quest for adventure is nigh.
Okay, so if they think he's dead, then why isn't he? What if they just think he's dead and he's actually alive because he's the new main character? No, that's stupid. Dumb. It all goes back to the way that they fight. That's it. Why do they fight like that? Do you even call it fighting? It's not actually fighting, I guess. This should be easier. Searil moved his upper body across the length of the table, scattering papers on the floor below. It was hard to tell where these papers stopped and the rest of the mess started. It had been a few months since the heroes of the High Realm moved into their new home, and everyone was settling in differently. Searil grabbed a McPorkins napkin off the floor and started scribbling again. Okay, so we start with the character. He has to be relatable, yet cool. The underdog, but he's always 2 steps ahead. Grayson was finally home. More home than he had been since entering Cyril's life anyway. When he wasn't leading the crew on an adventure, he was training. Now, combat was a skill he had mastered long ago, so that wasn't the issue. Most training time was spent learning how to be an uncle. But he has to be motivated. If he's so cool that nothing phases him, he's too cool? Is that even possible? Can he be too cool? Cecil had fit into their group quickly, and he wasted no time doing the same in the castle. Since arriving in Stormvale, Cecil had rarely stopped moving. The castle's libraries, not to mention Stormvale University, were more than enough to occupy his time. So then, we've narrowed it down to 3 different main bad guys, at least for the first couple seasons anyway. Porknomancer, who is really good, but we're gonna have to see if we can get him, with legal reasons and all. There's Cheese Whiz, with 2 Z's. Which, admittedly, is a really good name, but maybe not a great character. And then there's the one who's just a rich guy. I think I'm gonna go with rich guy. Rich guy's gonna work. Searil chewed on the tip of his old Wizard Fonzie commemorative pen and looked out the window. Stormvale was a weird place. Other places he knew exactly what to do. He could play a song, or talk about his butt, or hang out with Petite. That one still kind of hurt. Searil smoothed the edges of his magnum opus. Pon Cho Do had been his baby for far too long. It was time the world knew him too. Knowing his moment was here, he began shuffling through his drawers, both the ones that held his prized possessions and the ones that held his buttocks. He finally found what he was looking for, a single corked bottle containing a roll of parchment. Scrollcaster Octane Mega Good Listener for You was embossed on the side in a faded pink and green font. Searil uncorked the glass bottle and removed the paper. After unrolling it and lying it on the table, he cleared his throat and spoke to the sheet. Skyril, grab Kiko, Qianxiang, and Jin. It's time to do a rough draft of this thing. Searil slammed both hands on the paper as the words finished leaving his mouth, and he rolled the paper quickly before sliding it back in the bottle. Searil placed the cork back on the bottle's mouth without securing it. After 10 seconds of staring expectantly at the bottle, the noise of air sucking whispered out of the bottle's mouth, and the cork began to sink. He had received a response. Across the paper was a turtlin thumbs up emoji. The turtlin people don't actually have thumbs, however, so the idea of a thumbs up is pretty offensive to them. It basically just looked like a turtle's hand, but Searil totally knew what that meant. You'll just have to trust me on this one. Okay, so just do it how we practiced. I'll just do my part along with it, and I'll talk to you guys later. He sealed away his letter again and started waiting for the inevitable reply. Minutes passed. He thought about the things that had brought them there. Thought about all the poor planning, the selfishness, the betrayal, the people they lost along the way. He thought that his reply was there. He knew that no one was actually listening to him, but it still didn't help his nerves as he removed the paper from the bottle. He took a deep breath, unrolled the parchment, and
Pon Cho Do!
when last we joined the gang, this sort of stuff was going down. We have to find Grandpa. I've been kidnapped. Help me, Poncho. Poncho, you gotta help me be better at quest cards.
You boys in your silly game. Can't you see we need to save Grandpa Ponch?
I play my Shut It, Tina card in offense style. How does he do it? Will Poncho and pals find Grandpa Ponch? Will Slowy learn to look in the soul of his deck? Will Tina finally shut it? Find out on this week's episode of Pon Cho Do. So, Lima, you lead us all the way to your turbo mansion claiming to have taken Grandpa. Well, where is he?
Don't you get it, you card-carrying nitwit? Your Grandpa's already gone. I couldn't let his coveted "I have better cards than you" card be used against me.
But Lima, you already have 4 of that card, remember? You showed us all 4 the other day at school. Because we all go to school together even though you run a company.
Shut your heftin' mouth, Slowy. Hey, you can't talk to Slowy like that.
I play my Shut It Forever Tina card. Wow, it worked instantly.
Your skills are impressive, Poncho. But did you consider this? I play my elaborate yet easily foiled plan card.
I thought that card was just a legend. I have to think. Grandpa's counting on me. Slowy believes in me. Tina finally shut it. I can do this. Okay, Lima, try this one on for size. I play my convenient and unforeseeable main character specific fortunate outcome card.
What? How could this be? That card shouldn't even exist yet.
You forget, Lima. Poncho's from the future. Or something. This game is over, Lima. You lost.
No!
Join us next time as Poncho tackles the beast of a filler episode. Okay, guys, that was really good. I like that a lot. Chen Qiang, sorry you have to play Tina. I think you still have some exploring to do with the character. Moving on, think about the idea of symmetry as an abstract concept and what that means for your character holistically. Everyone else, no notes. Excellent work. Searil folded his soiled napkin and returned the parchment and cork to the scroll caster. He opened the desk drawer where he retrieved the object originally and spotted a deck of 52 cards of varying wear and tear. Drain is the one who taught Searil about quest cards. It took an embarrassingly long amount of time for how simple the concept was, but Searil appreciated the hard work. He shuffled through the cards before placing them carefully at the bottom of the drawer. We'll remember you fondly yet, you jerk. Just try to stop us.